Hi there, I'm Char, and welcome back to the Simple Spells for the Home playlist. Today, you can see we are doing another salt spell, and what this is a salt and moon spell. So we have a full moon coming up, and a lot of my viewers have asked me what my plans are for this full moon, so I'm making full moon salt. Super duper easy to do. You need a clear container, a clear bag works best. You need some salt that you can use. And all I'm going to do is I've labeled this. Now I'm just going to take my salt. Oops, can I open it? And I'm going to pour some in here. Okay, so as I'm pouring this in here, the intention that's going in is that I am going to use the salt for spells. So I am going to infuse it with the power of this full moon, October 1st, 2020. The first full moon of 2 in this month, which is also why I am making salt. I'll make salt on this full moon and the next full moon. I do find that my spells are more powerful with this kind of moon salt, especially when there's 2 full moons in 1 month, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm also trying not to spill. So as I'm pouring this in here, the intention that's going in is strictly for uses and spells. I do sell my materials and my spells, so if you're interested in anything like that, you can get a hold of me, just like other people do. As part of the services that I do. And so that's why I'm using so much of it also. You can do this for yourself here with, oh, you know what? That is more than enough. My arm is sore. You can do this for yourself with like a cup of salt or however much salt you think you're going to need. So I'm going to Ziploc this and then show you what else I'm doing with it. Okay, so now I have all this salt in the bag. You think, why can't you just do it in the box? Well, you want the moonlight to touch the salt is what it is. And that's what infuses it. So here on my table, right at my window, I know where the moonlight comes in. Spread it all out. Yeah, I have a little bit too much salt in this bag to be a very single fine layer. Okay, and then that way the moonlight, I'm actually going to flip this over. That way the moonlight can hit all the spots of the salt and infuse the salts. I do this in clear plastic. It's probably really loud. Sorry, guys. I do this in clear plastic, so there we go. Just shaking it all out. Love. And you can put whatever sigils you want into the salt at this point. Like when you can draw things into the salt here. Your meanings. You can make it more advanced than that. But that is it. So I will leave this and open my curtain at nightfall and allow the moonlight to come through my window, because I know it comes on here. I'll have something else set up as well, like my crystals, my cards, and whatever things from that desk will be set up here as well to have moonlight charging. So that is literally what I'm planning this full moon, is I'm making moon salt, simple spells for the home. Another way you can do this, if you don't have a table like this, it's right here on the windowsill. I have a little bit in here. So when you spread that out on the windowsill, if that's all you have and that's what you need to use, and there you go. There's still room on here for crystals and cards as well. So lots of direct moonlight comes in my window here. I'm very lucky. All right, there we go. I'm ready for the big full moon. And yes, I have coarse salt in here. And I have table salt in the other bag. So another keynote I may have forgotten to mention is that before the sun comes up, I take the salt out of the window. I keep it strictly under moonlight, no sunlight. So once this salt is out of the window, before the sun comes up, I store it in a dark place. So I think that also might be an important tidbit. A little afterthought. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, before the sun comes up, take the salt away and store it in a dark place. So super easy spells for the home. Thank you so much for joining me here. And if you click one of these boxes hanging out around this bag of salt, YouTube will recommend a video, and I'll throw up the simple spells for the home playlist. Using moon salt helps to enhance my spells. I use it for special occasions. I use it to enhance other salts. So there are a lot of uses for moon salt. It's good to have on hand. It's good to mix with things like ashes and brick dust and dirt and things that you would mix together for spells. So that is why I make a lot of it. This is what I'm doing this full moon, and I hope that you find some interest in this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and a share in your community. And let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'd love to hear from you. I will see you next time in the Simple Spells for the Home playlist. Happy full moon. Happy salt making. Mwah. Bright blessings.